Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. Gold you can trust just by looking at it. Let's explore. You know, by looking at this, you really can't trust much of anything, especially the Postal Service. This is heavily crushed here, it looks like, but this is a box that has gold in it. That's right, we're going to open it and see here. This comes to us from Liberty Coins on eBay. And cut down into this thing here. See if we can get some gold out of this. Very, very good. And in spite of the packaging, the issue we have with the outside of the box, the inside, it looks pretty good. So here we go. And this is something that I've seen on other channels out there. And thought I'd get the thing as well. Made for different reasons, but yes, indeed. Let's see what we've got here. Things are usually supposed to be pretty easy to get open, but we have a little bit of issue. So yes, Liberty Coin on eBay. Definitely a good place to buy gold on eBay. They're trustworthy, and they certainly their prices are fair, especially considering you can add your credit card points, which is what I did in this particular case. And for those of you who remembered, I purchased this on last Sunday night's live stream during the market watch. Sometimes you pay attention to the market to see what happens, and you make a purchase accordingly. I thought I made a mistake. As one member said, don't buy, it's going to go down more, and it did go down. Within that live stream, it went down fairly substantially, but then it recovered. And so here we go. But this is a gold coin you can trust. Gold, but just by looking at it. And this is the new 2021 Gold Britannia. You may have seen the silver version of this that I showed in a previous video. But here is the gold version. And it has quite a number of security features on it that make it identifiable. So that wavy line in the background is probably the most obvious security feature. You can see the waves. The Britannia rules the waves, and that kind of that shifting that you see there. With that and there's another distinguishing mark here with a trident and a padlock that you can see as you turn it. The trident shows up, and then the padlock. Padlock, trident, trident, padlock, which is quite distinguishable. And then there's some micro printing around. And I'm going to talk about these features in another video. But this just goes to show you that here we are in the 2020 decade. 2020 is this is 2021. And we're seeing more and more bullion being released, being issued with the security features that are recognizable on the pieces themselves and on bullion coins, such as it were. We see that with the Canadian Maple Leaf, have been doing that for quite a while already. But the British, the Royal Mint, is now taking proactive action as of late, and this is their recent attempt at anti-counterfeiting measures. They have done it before with a different field decorations, such as a kind of reticulated, and then the galoche pattern that we've seen with the Queen's side is something that's fairly difficult to duplicate in recent years here. So I think this is quite admirable that they're doing this, and this is something that you can buy, and but just by looking at it, the detail and the intricacy of the design here, that it is something of value, and it is trustworthy. It is gold that you can trust. And I think we're going to see the United States Mint make their attempt at it this year. And I'm excited to see what they come up with. But the Royal Mint is on it, And 2021 is the first year they provided 3 levels of security features that we will outline in another video. But nonetheless, there it is. Happy to add this to the stack. Another ounce added at what I think is a relatively good price on a dip there. And so there you have it. 1 more ounce of gold added. And what are your goals for gold this year? Are you continuing to buy? What do the prices mean for you in this age where we're at with relatively high premiums for gold, higher than usual, and with where you see prices going? And it'd be quite interesting to see. But this very much high security features, intricate minting techniques, it really gives you an idea. It gives you a little bit of confidence that the gold you buy is legitimate just by looking at it. And I think that is something special when you go to buy gold, because it's a lot of money. It's very expensive. And when you make a purchase, you want to make sure that you can trust that what you have is the genuine article. And that is what we appear to have right here in our hands without even testing it by any other measure. We can just see the intricacies and the special designs, and the intricacy of the artwork, the craftsmanship, and the other measures here that provide that confidence that you're doing the right thing by buying gold. So with that, we will take this coin and put it right back inside of its flip here in order to add it to the collection for 2021 purchases. And this is the second purchase for 2021 that I've made. Happy to add it, and I'll hold it and enjoy it. So there you have it. All right. Reeded edge there. 4/9 fine pure gold. Doesn't get much purer than that unless you get 5/9 pure, and the Royal Canadian Mint is the only mint that does that. But that's something you really can't tell by looking at it as much as you can with the security features that are enshrined on such a piece as this. And that's what it's about, you know. And so I bought this out of curiosity's sake, more than anything else, just to kind of see what it looked like. For those of you who are familiar with my purchases last year, I bought a couple of the 2020 Britannias, and I think that design is better. Since 2018, they had kind of a radiating sunburst out from behind Britannia figure here, which I think that sunburst, just really stands out, and it is a security feature in and of itself. I wish they would have kept that. I like that better than the Britannia rules the waves pattern. And I wish they would have continued that in consistency on the obverse side, but they didn't for this. And I wish they would have. The galoche pattern here, it's not as consistent in all the coins. Some it's a little more highlighted than others. And here it's a little bit more subdued, which I'm not as much a fan of that subduing of the galoche pattern here. But I think even this wavy pattern would have been better on the obverse, I think. I like the consistency between the obverse and reverse, but that's another thing. Nonetheless, the point of this video is we have gold that we can trust just by looking at it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch this video, and encourage you to please rate, please share, please comment, and hit that notification bell, and then subscribe.